prefer a man that cheats than one that doesn't have anything.
Okay.
Why? Yes, because actually a man is supposed to be a provider.
Personally, I would prefer a man that is worded and he cheats than a man that is broke and is faithful.
I saw men insulting both ladies in the comment section of this post. This my video is for young men who don't really understand how things work, not for older guys who are just deceiving themselves. A man and a woman is not the same. They might be equal in the eye of the society, but in the dynamics of the relationship, a man and a woman is not the same and they are not equal. In a kitchen, 3 grams of salt and 3 grams of sugar might look alike. They weigh the same thing, but the role that they play in the kitchen is not the same thing. Majority of high quality men in their prime will pick a broke, young, beautiful, respectful lady over an older, not so beautiful, rich, rude lady. The same way, majority of ladies in their prime will pick a promiscuous, rich man over a broke, God-fearing, respectful man. This has been how the society worked years before you were born. So you have no right or moral justification to say whether it is fair or right. It will be stupidity on your own part to see how the society has been working years before you were born and try to form your life principles against it. Because you don't tell the society the value to place on your goods in the marketplace. It is the market that determines the worth of your goods and the prices of your goods. No matter the quality which you think that you're offering, the market can determine that this your product is overpriced or that this your product is worthless. So in the dating and mating marketplace, your virginity as a man is worthless. A man who places much value on himself for being God-fearing, being able to take care of the home, is overpricing himself. That is the reality of the dating and the mating market for you. A promiscuous, wealthy man is more valuable in the dating market than a God-fearing, respectful, broke man. Note, in the dating and mating market, the God-fearing man might be a more valuable member of the church. He might be a more valuable member of the community that they live in. But in the dating and the mating market, that promiscuous, wealthy man is more valuable than him. The same way, a broke, young, beautiful, respectful lady is more valuable than an older, not so beautiful, rich lady. Note, in the dating market, the rich lady might be more valuable in their workplace. She might even be her boss. But in the dating market, in the mating market, the younger girl is more valuable. That is the reality of life. Like I said earlier, the virginity of a man is worthless. But do you know that some girls auction their virginity online? I've read a story about a girl who sold her virginity for millions of dollars. That is the reality of the marketplace. For you to believe otherwise is you deceiving yourself. I made a post last week advising young men to check the phones of girls that they are dating before they fully commit to them. Some people were coming under the comment section to tell me that for me to advise the guys to delete the things in their phone before handing their phone over shows that the guy is cheating. And if he's cheating, that he doesn't have the right to demand that the girlfriend will be faithful. You can believe whatever makes you sleep at night. But like I said, in the dating market, in dating, in relationship, in marriages, the role of the man and the woman are not the same. Most young girls in their prime will be willing to stay single than to spend their money to fund any relationship. But men in their prime are happily funding relationship with their resources. That is to tell you that the roles that men and women play in relationship are not the same. And any relationship that the woman is funding, most times both parties are not usually happy. Both the woman funding and the man that she's funding. But in majority of the relationship that men are funding, both the man funding and the woman funding are happy if the woman is a good woman. If you want, as a young man, you can use because of your cheating and not check her phone. You can even give her a license to cheat back since you're cheating. That is your business. I saw some people quoting for me that whatever is good for the goose is good for the gander. The reality of the society that we live in does not give a shit about your quote. Even the goose and the gander no send your papa. A man cheating and a woman cheating in a relationship are not the same. Both are betrayers of trust, but they do not carry the same gravity because the consequences of both are not the same. Let's take, for instance, a married man cheats and impregnates his side chick. Now, the side chick gives birth. Now, the man now have a baby, but the baby is outside the marriage. The baby is outside the relationship. The man will not force the responsibility of raising the child on the wife. I've seen some cases where the side chick is well-to-do. She takes care of the baby without even disturbing the man. Now let's flip the script. A married woman cheats and she gets pregnant. She puts to bed. She gives birth inside the relationship. She brings the baby into the relationship. And 9 times out of 10, the man is being left to shoulder the responsibility, both the financial responsibility and the manly responsibility of raising the child. Coming to the cultural and spiritual aspect, if that baby that she brought into the union is to be the only son, automatically she has changed the bloodline of that family. Take for instance, if the 2 couples are Igbo couple and the woman cheated with an Igala man and got pregnant, and the son is the first son, now the husband unknowingly will bequeath his ancestral home and the ancestral heritage to an Igala man. And if you're someone who believes in reincarnation, you know what that means. So you, a young man listening to me, get this straight. The value that the dating market, the value that the mating market, the value that the marital market demands from you is not the same thing with what they demand from a girl. For you to be deemed a high quality product in the dating market as a man, you must have resources. When you've met the standard, you make effort not to lower your own standard. Because a girl of high quality in the dating market will never lower her standard. A beautiful, young, well-raised girl in her prime will never go for a broke man. So, if you meet the standard as a young man, demand quality product from the dating market. Peace.